Communication is key to your success in your dentisting life. The other key to success is me. Not me, Dr. Nacho. Me as in managing expectations. Using video to connect with your team, your patients, anyone in your life is such an advantage. Why? People can watch it at any time. They get to experience your body language and facial expressions, which are different than a text message. So I'm going to share with you right now how I'm going to communicate with my amazing patient care coordinator to get things ready for both patients and an upcoming Nacho CA course. Hey Kate, this is Paul. I would like us to get ready the following things. Checklist for Success. Checklist Manifesto is an amazing book. This is our checklist, Kate. We are going to make a Dentrix treatment plan for a patient. We're going to call him Dr. Nacho, that's me. This treatment plan is going to include extraction bone graft, step 1. CBCT and guide, step 2. Implant placement, step 3. Custom abutment screwmentation crown, step 4. Let's put in all the codes for this that we know. The codes for this are critical. Knowing the codes is a big part of clinical success and be able to communicate with your patients and team. The other thing I'd like us to get ready, Kate, is our yellow financial agreement. Managing expectations about how to pay for treatment is so important, and our team uses a yellow form. I know many of you do not like paper. I know many of you like to shred things and digitize things, and maybe you want to even shred the shredder. I get it. But many of the patients getting implant dentistry are 55 and older. And even if you're not 55 and older, sometimes it's nice just hold a piece of paper and look at something so you can understand. That's how our yellow financial agreement works. So Kate, let's make our yellow financial agreement for this patient, Dr. Nacho, who needs an implant, with the 3 options. Also, Kate, let's get ready our purple implant form. The purple implant form walks patients and team members through all the steps from extraction bone graft to the implant restoration. Long-term tip. Don't say final, say long-term. Nothing's final, it's long-term. So we're going to have, Kate, the Dentrix treatment plan. We're going to have the yellow financial form, the purple implant form, and I would also like to share our orange emergency and new patient form, because a lot of our implant cases are created by this. What is the one thing that drives implant cases in a general practice? To find out that answer, listen to my next course that you have to buy. Just kidding. I'm going to give you the answer now. The number one reason patients require or would benefit from, don't say need, say would benefit from, a dental implant is because their root has fractured. A broken base part is what I call it. 3 things can happen to a tooth. Get a cavity, bone can shrink, or it could break. Broken base parts on teeth that have been chewing for 50 years. Applaud these teeth. Don't say they failed. Say it's time for them to retire. Don't be negative, dentist, and say hopeless virgin failure, 3 of your favorite words, and say things like not a great chance of working out well, tooth without a filling, time to replace. Don't say fail. Say time to replace. Don't say fail. Say time to replace and retire. Make it fun. So our orange emergency forms, when people call up and say things like, I got a little bubble next to my gum, is that normal? It's not normal, but patients just want any reason not to come in. So that's signs of a broken base part. And we have not invented anything to truly fix a broken base point. Now some of you are saying, what about a root canal and crown? Perhaps, if it's minor, you can hold the tooth together for a short period of time, but the long-term success of that can be unpredictable. We're riding in a car a lot like I usually maintaining a car versus getting a new car, maintaining a car versus getting a new car. So Kate, my awesome patient care coordinator, we talk to patients together all day long. I do the explaining of the dental part, Kate does the explaining of the financial part, but if Kate wasn't there for a reason, I would do the explaining of the financial part. That's okay too. I'm not against doing that. So you may be in your office, you may need to do that, because you don't have a Kate. There's only one Kate, and we get to have her at our office. But maybe you can train your own mini Kate out there when you do this. So the things that we're going to get ready for you are the Dentrix treatment plan, the yellow financial form, the purple implant form, and I also want to share with you the orange form. These are things to communicate well with your patients. Modes of communication. They get everybody on the same page, pun intended, with these colored pages. If you'd like to reach out to us for any reason to learn more about our systems, what we do, just reach out to us at dentalnachos.com. And if you've watched this far in the video, you get a prize. One of my favorite things is to teach dentists how to talk to patients like people. One of our most popular C courses, Tough Conversations, goes over how to talk to patients about tough conversation. Tough conversations. A fractured root. Dental care didn't last as long as you had thought. How long is it going to last? I will give you scripts. The fractured tooth is one of my favorite ones. It's like stepping on a piece of ice right off the bat. People are thinking of ice. Once you step on it, it cracks. No matter what you do, you can't uncrack it. It can only crack more. As that cracks more on your base part of your root, your base part of your tooth, little bugs get down through that little crack and can cause a problem, like bone shrinkage, or maybe even a little localized infection, a little mini infection there. Little mini infections can be like fires. We want to put them out before they spread to other teeth. You want to put that little fire out before it spread to other teeth. The ways to put out that fire are X, Y, Z. Often in this case, it's tooth removal and bone preservation. Instead of saying, do you want extraction bone graft? You want to sign up for that? Nobody wants to sign up for that. How about this? We're going to remove your bone, remove your tooth, and preserve the bone. People like to preserve everything. The wetlands, that's very popular apparently thing to preserve. Preserve your bone so we can make the best next decision next. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. The implant journey, patient communication, making things fun, helping you do these things in your office. Would you like to be a happier dentisting human? Make more money with patient-centered production without working more hours, and create a positive team, patient, and dentist environment. All of those things can be done by working on your systems, and implant dentistry is a great way to start working on those systems. If we can help you in any way, just reach out to us at dentalnachos.com.